screen goes black. Then a single frame. Rain sliding down the window of a remote cabin in the woods. A voice, calm but intense, whispers, "Every film we watch is a portal to some part of ourselves." In that moment, the camera pulls back to reveal a man, eyes luminous with memory, perched in a leather chair, surrounded by flickering monitors of old 16mm reels. It is Kyle MacLachlan. And for one of the first times, the actor known for playing others is turning our attention to his own newest obsession. The power of recommendation, the shared act of watching, and a simple, viral phenomenon created not by studios, but by us. A quiet ripple begins in the film lover community. Celebrities, actors, directors are now stepping into the world of Letterboxd, the online social cataloging site for films. And Kyle MacLachlan, a man whose voice once guided us through the dreamscape of Twin Peaks, is now offering us something else. His own lists, his favorite films, through a medium made for connection. He joined the platform, created film lists for characters he's played, and suddenly, the simple act of, "What should I watch next?" shifted. Because our next film recommendation might just come from a favorite celebrity. The ripple became a wave. On screen, MacLachlan, who once locked eyes with the strange and beautiful in Blue Velvet and traversed the mystery of the woods in Twin Peaks, now sits in a different kind of darkness. The darkness behind the screen of your phone. He types, he rates, he shares. And somewhere in that sharing lies the power to reshape how we watch, how we connect, how we turn toward story. The voice intensifies. Your favorite celebrities may have your next film recommendation. And we hear the slow click of a playlist, the faint hum of notifications, the soft sigh of someone hitting watch. This is no longer just about films. They are mirrors, collisions, invitations. And Kyle MacLachlan has handed us one. In the glancing light of dawn, a figure stands alone in a snow-covered wild. The trees are skeletal. He breathes in the crisp air. In his hand, a small notebook titled Favorites. Inside, scribbles, names, titles, strange little codes of devotion. That figure is Kyle MacLachlan. Born on February 22, 1959, in Yakima, Washington, he came into the world amidst orchards, wide skies, and a childhood rooted in quiet earnestness. His mother, Catherine, was a public relations director for a school district. His father, Kent Allen MacLachlan, a stockbroker turned lawyer. MacLachlan grew up the eldest of three brothers, stirring in him early that sense of responsibility and introspection. He learned piano. He learned the weight of narrative through community theater programs. The stage called. He answered. Then came the glimmer of discovery. After graduating from the University of Washington, MacLachlan moved to Hollywood. He entered the dream factory but carried with him something more, an unassuming intensity, a willingness to look at something odd. His break arrived with Dune, 1984, cast by David Lynch as Paul Atreides, a young man thrust into destiny. MacLachlan later said, "Lynch plucked me from obscurity." Then came Blue Velvet, Twin Peaks, Showgirls, Sex and the City, Desperate Housewives, and more. Names, faces, characters changed, but MacLachlan remained. He became a conduit for other people's stories, for surreal horrors, suburban absurdities, tender sigils of identity. He won a Golden Globe for Twin Peaks. He became iconic. But the man on screen is only part of the story. The man in the chair, typing his list on Letterboxd, is just as vital. Because now, Kyle MacLachlan is inviting us into his internal archive. He is taking the film shelves in his mind, the flickers of his earliest passion, and projecting them into your feed. The platform is not flashy. It doesn't shout. It whispers. And celebrity endorsement here isn't about hype. It's about invitation. Come watch this with me. Imagine a world where your favorite actor doesn't just show up in the credits, but shows up in your Netflix queue, where your next film suggestion comes from someone whose body of work you already cherish. That world is quietly unfolding, and Kyle MacLachlan is at its vanguard. We see a young Kyle standing under sunlit branches, sketching scenes in a notebook. He moves to Los Angeles. The call comes for Dune. He is 25. The studio, the desert, the costuming, they swirl around him. He holds the role of Paul. Critics cold, studios unsure. But MacLachlan stands tall. The young man from Washington holds the leash of narrative. Tape hiss, a severed ear in a meadow, a white-gloved hand. In the darkness of the theater, Jeffrey Beaumont, MacLachlan, advances, curious, haunted. The world watches. Blue Velvet, 1986, becomes a statement. MacLachlan's collaboration with Lynch becomes seminal. He is no longer just an actor. He is a symbol. The uncanny, the ordinary, the transition from innocence to disquiet. Credits roll. The neon sign flickers. Welcome to Twin Peaks. It's 1990. Kyle MacLachlan becomes FBI Special Agent Dale Cooper, a man who dreams in code, who listens to the owls and says, "Damn fine coffee." The show becomes cult, mythic. The return arrives in 2017, another layer. MacLachlan has matured. Cooper has matured. The dream continues. March 2025. At the SXSW Film Conference, MacLachlan joins the team behind Letterboxd for a segment titled Four Favorites. He sits, poised. He reveals 4 films that mean something to him, not just films he acted in, films he loves. He is no longer merely subject, he is curated. A subtle shift, but profound. The actor becomes the recommender. And across platforms, people begin to notice. Reddit threads light up. Film lovers share screenshots of MacLachlan's lists. One commenter writes, "Kyle MacLachlan joins Letterboxd and gave us Dale Cooper's top 10 movies." The moment is small in the timeline of his career, but large in terms of resonance. Because it signals a new era, where stars meet cinephiles, offline and online, in the same language of, "What should I watch next?" The wind picks up. The leaves rustle. We cross back through time. Yakima, early 1960s. The orchard is ripe. Young Kyle wanders, listens. He watches the sky. His mother visits the youth theater program. She asks him, "Would you like to act?" He shrugs. Maybe yes. His father is busy. Law, money, stability. Kyle learns something. Art is optional, but he chooses it anyway. High school ends. He goes to University of Washington. The stage becomes his mirror. At age 23, he moves to Los Angeles. He steps into a world of screens and spotlights. The early years are patchy. He auditions. He fails. He waits. He persists. Then the phone rings. It's David Lynch. The project, Dune. Kyle is 24. He pictures sand, politics, destiny. He is Paul Atreides. The film releases in 1984. Critics troubled. Box office unsure. But MacLachlan has found a mark. He will not vanish. He will expand. 1986. Blue Velvet. The ear in the field. The darkness behind the door. MacLachlan plays Jeffrey Beaumont. Innocent at first, then obsessed, then changed. The world watches, unsettled. The film divides critics and public, but time honors it. 1990, Twin Peaks, a small logging town, a dead girl, an FBI agent who dreams of cherry pie. MacLachlan steps into the role of Dale Cooper. The show becomes phenomenon. He becomes face of the unknown, the search, the other world. Over the years, he shifts. He plays Trey McDougal in Sex and the City, 2002. Elegant, privileged, troubled. He plays Orson Hodge in Desperate Housewives. He plays the captain in How I Met Your Mother. MacLachlan traverses genres, from surrealist horror to romantic comedy to sitcom. Each time, a beam of his calm intensity, his quiet presence. While he is doing all these roles, MacLachlan remains someone who watches films, someone who studies, reflects. The actor becomes the student of cinema. He revisits Lynch's work. He revisits his own. And he sees patterns, recurring motifs, hidden clues, invites. By the mid-2020s, social media has changed. Platforms rise, fall, and new ones emerge. People no longer passively watch. They log, they rate, they share, they recommend. Among them, Letterboxd rises as Goodreads for movies. Kyle MacLachlan joins. But the twist, he doesn't just log his own film, he logs for his characters. He creates top 10 lists for Trey, Cooper, the Captain, Orson. He curates, he invites. He quietly unleashes a viral moment, celebrities recommending films through a personal lens. The story spreads. Reddit posts, tweets, film forum threads surface. It's April 2024 when the headline appears, Kyle MacLachlan has joined Letterboxd, and he's sharing lists of favorite movies for some of his most iconic characters. A film lover's dopamine moment. People realize, my favorite actor has a favorite list, my favorite show character has a hidden bookshelf, and they're sharing it publicly. On Reddit, one post reads, Kyle MacLachlan's Letterboxd has a list of favorite movies from the POV of some of his character roles. The mechanics of recommendation shift. In a world flooded with algorithms, influencers, and sponsored posts, this is quiet. This is authentic. MacLachlan isn't selling a movie. He's sharing his taste. And that taste becomes the invitation. Watch this if you like me. Film clubs start lists. Movies Kyle MacLachlan recommends. Watch parties are themed. Instagram stories show users posting screenshots of MacLachlan's Letterboxd feed. The idea spreads. Celebrities unlocking their personal film lexicons opens a new channel of connection. Your next film suggestion could come from an actor whose work you respect. And so, the simple headline. Your favorite celebrities may have your next film recommendation thanks to Letterboxd. Becomes not just a line, but a moment. The algorithm era meets the human recommendation era. The screen blinks, the notification dings. MacLachlan types. He hits share. Someone across the globe in Pakistan or Peru or Finland watches. The connection, immediate, intimate. We step further behind. Why this matters. Why does MacLachlan doing this feel cinematic? Because we've been trained to watch him. Trained to follow his gaze, his story. But now we watch with him. It flips the frame. He becomes perspective, not just retrospective. We learned MacLachlan's love for film predates his fame. His appreciation for the viewer, the watcher, was present when he was in Yakima. The stage, the piano, all of it became preparation, quietly. His earliest roles taught him about listening, about presence. His later roles taught him about reflection. And now, this moment, a platform, a movement, a shared list. We watch him navigate it. He sits in a softly lit room, a wall of VHS tapes behind him. He scrolls the screen. He picks a film. He tags it. He writes a few words. For Dale Cooper, because the search never ends. He posts. The notification buzzes. A reader in Karachi sees it. They watch the movie next night. They message, Kyle MacLachlan suggested this. The chain continues. Beyond the personal moment, the ripple effect. Film culture watchers note that actors joining Letterboxd creates a new bridge between behind the camera and in front of it. The barrier erodes. We become peers with celebrities in one sense. We share tastes. We share lists. The democratization of recommendation. MacLachlan also underscores an important truth. Even public figures have interior lives shaped by art. His lists reflect characters he's played, but also reflect the actor's internal landscape, the marriage of performance and personal. The conflation of watch and be watched deepens. For the fans, the motion is therapeutic. For the cinephiles, it is a new vector of discovery. And for MacLachlan himself, it is a quiet assertion of his identity beyond roles. The catalog of a lifetime. We glimpse forward. MacLachlan in 2025, posting a list titled 4 Favorites at SXSW. He speaks, "It's not about being right or wrong, it's about conversation." The camera lingers, he uploads screenshots, he watches responses curve, he likes the replies, he types a reply back. Thanks for watching. In our world, where attention flickers like neon, MacLachlan reminds us of something simple but profound. Watch something you've never seen. Watch something recommended by someone unexpected. Let story connect us. And quietly, keep your list. Because maybe your next film recommendation will come not from algorithms, but from the actor whose coffee-laced voice you recognized decades ago, now whispering, "Try this." So here's what we do. Lean in. Hit like if you believed in this moment. Subscribe because the next list drop could happen tomorrow. Follow your favorites, not just to see them in new roles, but to see what they watch. Turn your next movie night into a conversation with someone whose story you already know. And if you're on Letterboxd, look for Kyle MacLachlan's page. Scroll through his lists, pick a film, watch it, then comment. Share your voice, because this isn't just Hollywood. It's us, the watchers, the dreamers, the ones who, when the notification pings, click play and step into a new story. Thank you for watching. Stay curious, and let the next film you discover be the one your favorite celebrity recommended.